G'day, it's Fidemaster John Curtis from Australia and broadcasting to you from the east coast of Australia in the rainforest, about an hour north of Sydney. Here we go. This is a desperado counterattack. Desperado counterattack. That's the only way I can describe it. I was the desperado. I felt like a villain. I was cornered. I was boxed in the canyon, if it was an old western or something. I was boxed in the canyon. I was surrounded by the Indians, and I knew that I had to burst out of the canyon somehow. So with a queen and a rook and everything else cornering my king, my wagons were encircled and they were firing their arrows at me and everything else, all the mad Indians. And what did I do? I just got my king and I marched straight up the board, and you watch the fighting king. Okay, here we go. I'm playing tnkhanh, and he's 2,187. He's from Vietnam, and I reckon he's never ever seen anything like the fighting spirit that I showed in this game. D4. Straight away he goes for the centre. Play a quiet bishop g7, and he plays bishop e3. Oh, he's a solid player. d6, star move. Bishop to d3. I'm always happy when they play that move. I played knight at f6. I should play e5 according to the engine and take advantage of the e5 square. Anyway, he played f3. I probably should still play e5. No, the engine says I should castle. I played h5 because I didn't like him going into a same-ish with queen to d2 and c4 and all that crap, and then just slowly choking me to death. I didn't want that. He played c4, and I thought, well, great, I'll attack his d pawn. I might be able to get some play on these black squares, the knight, play e5, something like that. Anyway, and remember, it's a 3-minute game. He plays knight to c3. The engine says, oh, that's okay. Well done. I played e5, star move, so I'm attacking the black squares. Notice he's only got one pawn on it. He played knight to g5 to e2. I thought it was a good move. The engine says he should have just pushed his pawn forwards. Anyway, pushing the pawn forwards, let's just go back and show you. If he pushed the pawn forwards, he would have got space. Again, the old boa constrictor stuff. So I took his pawn off. Oh, the engine says I should play knight g5. Oh, that would have been a lovely move. Anyway, he played knight takes knight. I'll show you knight g5. Look at this one. Yeah, so if you play knight here, you'd be attacking the bishop on the black squares, and at the same time you'd be threatening pawn takes pawn, and winning the piece there, forking the two pieces, protected by the bishop on the diagonal and the knight with the L. Okay, so there you go. So I missed that one. That would have been a beauty, right? But then again, I wouldn't have been able to show you this beautiful fighting game that I played. I took a pawn. He took back with the knight, and now really White's got a decent game. White's got a lovely game. I like the White position. Knight takes knight. And now White's killing me. I'm being positionally crushed with the spatial advantage. I didn't know what to do, so I just castled. And he castled, star move. Played bishop b6 because I didn't know what else to do. I was terrified that he might play pawn here. I was absolutely terrified. He played h3 was the move. He played bishop b2 and went backwards, and I thought, you beauty. Right, so I played knight to d7. I thought, well, if he's going to play dumb moves, maybe I'll get him to exchange bishops or something like that, and just be able to play queen f6 and get a draw. Anyway, he played rook c1. He should have taken the bishop, and I took his bishop, and the engine says, no, you should play bishop h6 and do some silly business. Anyway, so he took back with the queen, and now I think I'm lost. So I thought, I'll try to change queens. I knew he wouldn't do it, the dirty dog. And so now I've got this problem with f4, f5, and it's a killer. And so I hated that idea, so I played knight there. I thought I'll play a bullshit move and just threaten the simple knight takes pawn. And then he plays knight d5, and I thought, that's a good move. The engine says it's an inaccuracy. He says he should take the knight back. But I thought it was a really good move, but I was wrong. Queen to d8. You can see I'm losing here. I'm slowly getting crushed by this beautiful pawn structure, like this, almost like a Maroxy bind type pawn structure. And he played G5, and I thought, you beauty, he's giving me a chance. So I took the pawn off, and he took back. Now, I think I should play Queen H5 here. I didn't play that, but I took the knight. That's a star move. And then he took back. And now I think I should play Queen H5, now that I can see the position more clearly. No, Queen E7 was the correct move. Oh, okay. I played knight here because I thought if I get my knight here, I was envisaging my knight getting here, and I thought, gee, it's going to be hard to get through if I get my knight there. But then I realised Queen H6 and H4, H5, and I'm dead. And I know that. But I'm thinking to myself, the guy's got 1 minute and 57 seconds to work it all out, and he showed so far that he plays bodgy moves, but no, he plays Queen H6, and I thought, damn, the guy. Anyway, so I played Knight E5. I got a double question mark. Queen E7 was the best move, with the idea of F6, I think. Anyway, he plays G5, and I thought to myself, what do I do to get out of here? He's threatening rook here and rook there, or he's threatening rook here and rook there. And I'm thinking, I'm dead meat. So I thought, I'll play a bullshit move. So I played F6, and look at the bar on the side of the board. I'm totally dead. I mean, I've died. There's a real faint little heartbeat. They put me in the coffin, and they're getting the hammer and the nails, and they're nailing the lid on my coffin. That's how I felt. And I thought, oh no, but I'm a fighter. And so he played rook here. I thought, thank God he didn't take the pawn or play bishop there. That would have been a nasty one. Anyway, I took the pawn off, and I thought, well, star move, best move. I'm still lost, but what else do I do? He played rook there. No, I should play rook takes rook check. But anyways, he played rook there, and then I took his rook with check. I thought, maybe I can get out of this somehow. And then his bishop took. And I thought, oh no, if I play Queen F6, he can just play check. If I play Queen F6 now, he can just play check, king here, check here, and take my rook, right? Check here, queen takes queen, rook takes rook, check, and take my rook in the corner. So I thought, I can't do that, so what do I do if I can't play Queen F6? So I'll play rook takes rook check, he played bishop takes, now play king to F7, star move. What sort of defence is this? Have you ever thought about doing this in this position? Yeah, he's coming down here to attack you, and what do? You move forwards. Anyway, the whole idea is this beautiful knight and this pawn, these two pawns are acting as a bit of shelter, and he can't get his rook check here, so he's getting a bit frustrated. And he's got 1 minute and 29 seconds, so he gives me a check, as you do. He should play rook over there, according to the engine. Anyway, so I moved the king up, star move, best move. I haven't got any choice. I can't go backwards, can I? Anyway, so he played rook to H6, and I thought, oh no, this is not looking very nice. I thought, he's not being nice to me, but I thought, maybe I can swindle him somehow. So I played queen to F8, right? Now the whole idea, he wanted to go and take the pawn, that was his plan, and then play rook down here. But now he can't take the pawn because I'll take his rook, right? So that's the whole idea of my defence. So even though my king looks like it's in total shit, he plays bishop to H3 and he gets a question mark, exclamation mark. So I played G4 and the engine says, hold on, buddy, that's a mistake. Queen G7 was best, so I should play queen here. Right, that's the best move. And just take advantage of the fact he can't get me. So I should play Queen G7 and we'll try to win the end game. Yeah, because that way his queen's trapped, and if he takes, he traps his rook. Right, so that was the move I missed. So it wasn't a masterpiece, but he went back, and I thought, oh, I'll play king up here. And I got a star move for that one, because that was my plan. Push the pawn on the bishop. Bishop runs away, and then I can pinch the rook. Now I'm threatening to take his rook. So he still can't attack along here, and his rook, where's his rook go, you see? Anyway, so we're both running short of time. I've only got 34 seconds, mind you, and I thought, well, what do I do now? He's checked me. Do I want to take the pawn? But I thought, no, I'm going to go for him. I'm going to move my king up again. I'm attacking you with my king. So here we are, we've got queens and rooks on the board, right? And I've moved my king from G8 to there, to there, to there, to there, and now I'm attacking him. This is ridiculous, isn't it? And he's got his rook and queen in the most attacking possible squares, and yet they're not effective. So he plays this move. King to F2 was the best, you see. So he could have shut me out and it still caused me problems, but I moved in there. And so I've gone from here to here to here to here to there and down to there. And now I'm threatening a check. And I'm sure he didn't know what, he'd had enough by then. He took the pawn off, and then I gave him a check, and then that's it. He resigned. He lost because he knew checkmate was next move. But what a game, eh? The idea was really nice to get the good knight on there and to march the king all the way down there so I can checkmate him. And his queen, his most powerful piece, is blocked off. So again, what that teaches the grasshoppers, the chess learners, is this, and that is what you have to do is in chess you have to coordinate your pieces. It's all about chess piece coordination. If the piece is not coordinating, even though you've got this powerful attack, could you imagine a king down here, a black king down here, with this awesome rook and queen and pawn coming down on the black king. And yet the king has escaped the mighty king from here to there, to there, to there, to there, to there, and then finally to there, effecting a checkmate. Well, I really think that's wonderful. I felt like I'd fought off the whole Apache nation, and I was one of those wild cowboys that finally got through in the end, and like a John Ford movie or something like that, you know, just attack, 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 attack. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little game. I'm going to go now, but please hit the thumbs up on the YouTube video and please subscribe. And you can catch me on Twitch live. I'll probably be streaming early tomorrow morning, Australian Eastern Standard Time, around about 9 o'clock, 9:30. And so it's goodbye for now, okay? Gee, I waffle on, don't I? I'll see you later, buddy. Bye.